From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. JSE-listed real estate investment trust Redefine Properties has been awarded 3 new net zero carbon level 2 building and occupant emissions measured certifications by non-profit the Green Building Council of South Africa. Tasneem Bulbulia has the story.
The milestone was commemorated with a plaque unveiling at Ellis Lane in August. Redefine Properties Environmental, Social and Governance Head Ursula Mpakinyani explains.
Today is a wonderful celebration. We are celebrating a milestone achievement of what is called a net zero carbon certification. That is in relation to this building that we're standing in, Ellis Lane Phase 1, 2 and 3 for the Ellis Lane precinct, as well as for Bally Oaks in Bryanston and Convention Tower in Cape Town. And what the certification really entails is around the operational emissions of this building and the effort that has really gone into reducing operational carbon emissions. So it's a wonderful achievement, and we're really excited to celebrate. Each building we followed our net zero pathway strategy, and that essentially entails following an efficiency first approach. So if you look at this building in itself, the design of the building is in such a way that it allows maximum natural light coming in, which then optimizes the use of our heating, ventilation and cooling systems. The technology that goes into the building as well is around the operational efficiency that has been achieved. We've done LED retrofitting in the common spaces that also has, I'm going to say, projected 6% annual savings per year that has gone into, and of course very carefully considered carbon offsets in terms of getting to net zero.
She touches on the benefits of pursuing this and the process.
For the environment, it's direct, right? The less carbon emissions that we've got out there, the better it is for the environment in the long term sustainably. For our tenants, if you look at just the operational efficiency of this building, other than the fact that it's a lovely space to be in, there is over 30% of natural light coming into all the open spaces. That reduces the need for actual lighting to come on board, which actually enhances from a saving perspective the amount of lighting that is required. On our LEDs, the kilowatt hours that come through on the LED light bulbs as well, far less than what a normal light bulb would emit. So there's benefit for the tenant, there's benefit for the planet, which is far more important. And I think the big thing is it's sustainable. It's something that we need to really keep being very active on doing. It has been a lengthy process, and it's lengthy because it's measured emissions, right? It's not modeled emissions, I think, which tends to be a little bit easier. And that is the tricky part in terms of how long it can be. And there's assurance processes that happen along the way as well in making sure that we've got the actual emissions that have been emitted by the 3 new achievements that we've come to at this point in time. It has been a collaborative approach because, we can't do it alone. It's one thing for us to have a designed building that is green, but it's also another for it to maintain the operational efficiency in terms of how the building operates from an energy and water perspective. So a lot of the partners that we have, we've got the Green Building Council of South Africa that walked this journey with us, as well as Solid Green. And they've really been along with us in the journey in terms of the other 8 net zero carbon certifications that we've achieved as well. We do have very ambitious targets for our net zero pathway in terms of making sure that all our new builds are achieving energy efficiency levels that are very efficient. Our sustainability goals, we've committed to our core SDGs. One of them is climate action, and this falls squarely in terms of climate resilience and building that resilience. Another one talks to SDG number 7 that talks about renewable energy. And one of the elements that we spoke about is this building is part of the portfolio that will be included in our wider assets that will be onboarded for renewable energy that's coming on board in 2027. And from that, we'll also see a lot more efficiencies coming through. It's very ambitious, the targets that we have for the Sustainable Development Goals. But more than anything, I think it's a shared responsibility for all of us in making sure that not only do we have a sustainable and green future for us and the next generations to come. But it really is a shared responsibility, and I think we need to have that in mind whenever we're taking on such major ambitious targets.
That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insight into South Africa's real economy. And don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Engineering News daily email newsletter.